You've talked about how you can oscillate between being deficient and attracting someone that's excessive. Do you sometimes feel that your listening is impacted, or your ability to listen is impacted?
Not so much. In the very chaotic times, when I'm living very reactively.
Yeah, right.
I'll struggle a bit, but overall, I've always worked hard to be a good listener, or at least I think.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
I think it's really, and I think I attribute that to my father,
Yep.
who he climbed the corporate ladder, and he ended up managing a team of 800 people for a gas company in California, Pacific Gas and Electric.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it?
Yes, I'm my father's son for sure. So I remember, I said to him one time, "How do you do it? Like, how do you manage 800 people?" And he says, "Have to become a very good listener."
Yeah,
he said, "Because when you do that, people will work it out themselves."
How interesting. So you just hold the space for them. That's interesting.
Right. And he has them come into his office, or he did when he was there, and he'd ask them, "What's wrong? What's the challenge? Well, what do you think you could fix about that?" Coach, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I learned that from him kind of early on, and I always pride myself in listening. If you don't listen well, you miss things. Yep. You miss things about the other story or the other person, or really what you need to pick up. So I think that sort of has just been part of my communication, I guess, style for a while. But yeah, where were we going? We got caught up in listening, not listening.
No, it's good. I think it also ties in with what you said earlier on about being quite loyal as well, because I find that when people say, "Oh, he just doesn't listen," because for the most part, I think that we're only as balanced as our last trigger. And so this concept of wanting to find balance in your life is ever growing and ever changing, because life is about change, isn't it? So when we make an edit to one story, we need to do the same to another story as well. And I find with people that either will call you and will rant incessantly about themselves and never ask about you, it's never about them. It's always about you. What are you? What's your role in this relationship? What's your role in the situation? And most importantly, what is this person's role in your life? Why are they in your life? Because for the most part, most people wouldn't speak to you like that. Why is it that they're getting away with it? What do you think is significant about them contributing to your life that they seem to be getting away with it? Is it because they are your partner or your business partner or your mother or your sister?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's another lesson on boundaries, isn't it?
And loyalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can be loyal to you, but it doesn't mean that I have to take your crap.
Yes. Yeah, no, I like that you've brought that up, because absolutely, and that's probably why you've had me in for the throat chakra as well, is that those are absolutely my little underlying themes in this life or this lifetime. I think, those little things, those lessons that you have to learn. For me, I remember always hearing my mom's voice and my dad's voice in my head growing up. "You're such a loyal friend, Heather," or "loyal child," or, loyal.
Hello, hello, cellular memory being programmed.
Yep. And it was always a big part of, I guess my upbringing, and even to the point where they still say to me, "You're loyal to a fault."
How interesting. Even your own family says that. Even your own tribe says that.
Especially my parents. Yeah, because they see me get taken advantage of, or from their own, how they see looking into my life.
Wanting to protect you as well, of course.
Yeah. So look, I think those are what you're just saying are my own two themes that I have to work through. And I know all of us have our own that we have to work through, but those would definitely be the two for me.
Yeah. Because, that loyalty and communicating your loyalty doesn't necessarily mean that you do it with words, or that you agree with someone, or that you allow them to speak over you. Our actions have to be aligned with what we say.
Yep.
Yeah, and consistently aligned with what they... Yeah, exactly.